Hello everybody, I am back and I am playing more of this game, I guess, because I thought it was pretty fun, I was really exclaiming about it, but I guess we're just gonna have to, go 3,000 meters, kill 5 zombies with that shotgun that I was just blasting people's heads off with last game, and I gotta make it through 5 forests. That's a lot of forests, man. That's a lot more than you'd think it is. It's crazy. But, what I was gonna talk about is just the fact that people's attention span is just so low right now. Like, my video that I posted a few days ago, well, it's gonna be a few days to y'all, so that video, I got one viewer at the time of posting, the time of recording this now. Anyways, I checked the view duration because it only had one view, so it was easy to just calculate, be like, oh, that's how long they watched. So when did they stop watching? What was the moment? And I was silent for a second and a half at the most, and they just clicked off the video. Of course, I guess it wasn't the most interesting video. I just tripped over air. Oh, well, actually, it was a really big tree stump, but that's not the point. So I was silent for like a second and a half, and this nerd just, clicked off my video like I was a bag of something. I found Jacques' grave. Is that a grenade launcher? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Hold on. I have to... Dude, oh my gosh, that's awesome. I have to use that more. I don't know who Jacques is or whatever, or who he is, but he has a grenade launcher, so who am I to ask questions? But anyhow, I was talking about the attention span of people. I think my attention span is worse. Can't even properly get through this commentary. Bob and weave. I can't get through this commentary without getting distracted for 49 seconds exactly. You don't know. I don't even know. Am I talking to myself? Am I looking at the screen? Ooh, come on. Oh my gosh, I have the Uzi. I don't even know how this works. Ooh, okay. Die. All right. Yes, okay, I'm at the house now, which is great. I'm at like 1850 meters. That's not bad. But I've used the majority of my ammo. Just trying to figure out the aim on this. I'm going to go over here. I'm entering the forest. The forest is a scary thing. Bob and weave. Dodge the trees. The trees are more dangerous than the zombies. I gotta remember that. Okay. Nope. Dude, they just offered me to spend $3 to keep that grenade launcher. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't that good, okay? I don't think it was that awesome, But right here in the zombies section, I can spend 50,000 coins, which I'm not going to do, mostly because I don't have it. I am broke. I have no money, no moolah. That's not a good thing. I'm just going to skip that one, and we're going to start out with a pistol. Actually, what I've been wanting to look at is starting at the 1,500 mark, so I want to check that out. I wonder if I just make more money straight off the bat by being farther in, or I have to actually run it myself. There are so many zombies here. I don't remember this many zombies. Did they all pile up? Did they take a Uber or something? I don't need this, man. Come on. No. Okay. I survived. I lived. This is good. But anyways, I was going to talk about something else, because I don't have anything better to talk about. I don't have any friends, and I'm lonely. Dodge the trees. The trees are more dangerous. Oh my god. When did I get the shotgun? No. I got a revolver. Okay, that's actually kind of better. I'm not totally sure. That's worse than what I got. Okay, I don't even know. So I was talking about soap, right? Ooh. So I bought this new soap. It's a bar of soap. I don't usually use bars of soap. It's actually my first time using a bar of soap, to say that 10 times fast. But I'm using this soap, and I'm using this washcloth, right? Because if I hold it with my bare hands, it's going to fall out, just slip out of my hands, and then I don't have soap. And then I'm just sitting there with this shower water, using up the hot water. That's... Okay. As long as I just do very laborious breathing, I can survive. That's how I roll. So my mission sets have a lot to do with chainsaws, and I'm a huge fan of chainsaws, like cutting wood and whatnot, but it's a bit much for chainsaws because I have so many weapons right now, and I have a chainsaw now. I guess I take it back, so I have to kill 20 zombies with this chainsaw. Well, not with this one in particular, because I can only kill 4 of them with it, but I don't know how it works. Yeah, come on. Die. Die. Okay, I have no chainsaw anymore, but anyhow, I was talking about soap, and I'm trying to use this bar of soap, right? It's my first time actually using a bar of soap instead of like gel or something. I don't know what you'd call it. Just like a liquid soap to clean myself with and whatnot. I don't know how it works, but I have this bar of soap, and I get a washcloth because, well, if you don't have all the money to spend on some, I don't know, shish kebab stick to hold your soap, then you can't exactly. You just got to use your washcloth. You got to work with what you have, you know? So I get my washcloth, and, I take a shower. I'm like, oh, that was great. It worked. But I wanted to make it easier so I can just have something, right? And I was looking online, and I'm searching, what do you hold your soap in? How's that work, man? So it brought me to these like soap holding bag things. They're about the size of a bar soap. No kidding. And I'm looking at them, and I mean, they're not too horribly expensive. Ew, I almost just died. They're not too horribly expensive. These zombies keep jumping out of the ground like that. I don't need that in my life. I found these bags for the soap, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And they're all vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free. And I'm thinking, what animal did you kill to get your soap bag? They're not made of like the skulls and tears of baby cows. I don't think that's how that works. I mean, maybe that's how that works in like, I don't know. I don't even know, France? I'm not sure, man. Okay, I might actually get a record or something. I might actually die in this cornfield. Tell my wife I loved her. Actually, my wife probably died in this apocalypse. So this soap company that I'm buying from, they don't have any stores, or they don't have their soap in stores, which makes it inconvenient to actually buy it. I mean, obviously, buying stuff online is incredibly convenient as is, so who am I to complain? But it makes it a lot more expensive, and I mean, it's not totally expensive. The bar of soap is gonna last me a while, don't get me wrong, but I'm spending like double the price just because shipping is so darn expensive. I'm not trying to spend an arm and a leg on soap, but I guess that would make the soap last longer, so who am I to complain about that wonderful advantage that I can just abuse? There we go. No death for me. I'm very much alive. Thank you very much. Those guys are undead, though. I think undead is like when your phone hits 0%, but it's still alive. But if you open an app, it's just gonna explode in your face, and then the battery is gonna come out smoking. I think that's how that works. I think that applies with like their brain or something. I'm not totally sure. This forest is terrifying. I feel like Slender Man. There's just gonna be a really tall zombie waiting for me, who's like 8 feet tall and 900 pounds, and is just gonna sit on me like a panda. I don't think that's gonna work out very well for me. That's gonna be a bad situation to be in. Right now I'm nearing 3,000 meters, which is good. I mean, runs through all these zombies. I mean, that's not the best strategy for surviving the apocalypse. I have to kill 200 zombies in total and 25 in one run. That is not happening anytime soon. So I guess I'll just have to grind away, and then I'll post a video like, yo, I completed the 9th mission set. I am on my way to get all of the things. But I get a fancy new mode once I hit the 10th mission set, or once I complete the 10th mission set. I'm not sure how it works. Don't judge me. I got the Uzi back here, so I'm going to try to utilize my ammo to some degree. I mean, I'm using it pretty well right now. I'd say so, at least. I mean, right as I say that, I start missing my shots, so, I mean, how reliable of a source am I, really? Okay, let's just get to this crate here. Maybe I got a refill. Dude, I got a headshot. That's awesome. I'm trying to just stay as, I don't know, vocal, I guess you could call it, as possible, so I don't have to edit this video for like 47 hours and then have it flop. I mean, if it's gonna flop, I'd rather spend not as much time on it. I'd rather have it flop, but I'm obviously gonna put in the same effort, but it's just gonna be a shorter video. I have all these great things to talk about because, I'm just filled with excitement in my life, but I can't fit it all into one video, so I guess that's why I'm making, a second episode. That's quite obvious, I'd say so myself, but I don't know how YouTube works, how ideas work. I'm just not an ideas man. I don't know. But I've been learning the guitar, and if you've watched any of my recent videos, obviously you know that because I'm so cool. I gotta serenade people or something like that. I think that's what you're supposed to do with the guitar. Are you supposed to like smash it on stage dramatically? I think that gets you more YouTube views, or I don't know, concert viewers. I don't know how it works. So I've been trying to learn all of the major chords, which sounds easy. It's like, oh dude, how many chords can there be? There's I think there's let's see, there's 7. So there's 7 major chords, and then I believe there's 7 minor chords, and then there's a bunch of other crap that you have to learn that just goes along with playing the guitar well. And I'm a beginner. I've played instruments before, so I guess it makes it just easier. I'm having trouble with the F chord, which I've been told is like the hardest for beginners. I mean, my fingers are dead right now. The calluses are building up, which should make it a little easier, but I don't know how much easier it's actually going to make it. Maybe it'll make it more difficult, in fact. I'm betting on the first one. I don't feel like it being more difficult. That's just not very fun, but I'm probably gonna have to live with it. I mean, I've actually been practicing fairly consistency. Consistency isn't the best, isn't my strongest suit, but I've been practicing every other day or every 3 days. I don't know, but I'm actively getting better at the guitar, which is good. I mean, if I went full try hard and then I'm just sitting here and not practicing it, I practice like 3 chords one day, and I practice all these strumming patterns, and then I watch some YouTube video. It's like, I'm like, who am I kidding? If you guys made it this far into the video, I hope you actually enjoyed it. I mean, if you were just hate watching it, I mean, you're still giving me watch time, which is very nice of you. Thank you very much. But if you want to stop giving me watch time, you should probably click off the video now. But I guess if you enjoyed listening to me rant about guitars and soap, you should probably tune in for another episode, because that's a big part of my life, behind school and whatnot, which I will talk about in another episode. Yes, please. But, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.